Hi everyone, it's been a while, I know, since I made a video, but I've actually been quite sick lately. I don't know what I'm coming down with, but my voice sounds a little funny while I'm making the video. I apologize for that. So I've seen Stephanie's other videos on vaccinations and co-sleeping. Um, I just wanted to give my opinions on views on both the subjects. And like I said, it's to each, or sorry, like Stephanie said, it's to each their own. And these are just my opinions, and I'm not meaning to disrespect anyone on their opinions. And I fully respect all the opinions of everyone else. So everyone has different parenting styles, and I'm not going to say whether one parenting style is better than the other, because that's technically not true. So, um, yeah, to each their own, and I'm just going to share a little bit about my opinions on vaccinations and co-sleeping. First, I'm going to talk about co-sleeping. Um, with both my daughters, they both slept in my bed, and Serenity, I found when I put her in the crib, she'd become restless. She would be crankier during the day. Um, she actually would gasp for air in her sleep. Um, so I started keeping her in the bed with me, and I found that it was easier to feed her while she was right beside me. Um, Also, we would sleep better through the night. Both of us would sleep better through the night, and sometimes we'd sleep all the way through the night. I also found that the next morning, she would be less cranky during the day. She'd be more rested. I know. And it was overall just a better experience than having her in the crib for me. With Kaylee, actually, I'm just going to tell you a quick story about when she was born and why I choose to keep her in my bed. Um, when Kaylee was born, after all natural birth, she actually had a little bit of breathing problems, and yeah, the doctor actually told me that no one else would be able to hold her because the doctors had put her. I'm sorry. You sure I want to say what you gotta say, huh? What you gotta say? Anyways, the doctors had told me that she had to go straight on my chest because of her breathing problems, and that my breath on her and the beating of my heart and the warmth of my body would actually help to regulate her breathing so that she would actually breathe better and to get her breathing under control, which worked, and I'm happy to say that she's okay and everything. And it's honestly the most scariest moment of my life, but after I tended to keep her in my bed because I was scared that she would stop breathing, or like I said with Serenity, Serenity used to gasp for air in her crib. Once I put her sleeping next to me, she never had that problem. Um, with Kaylee, I find that her breathing was better when she was sleeping next to me. Like I said, it was easier to feed her. Not necessarily. I don't think it's actually lazy that I sleep with them. It's for reasons um, that I find very important to me and for my children. Um, I agree that having your kids also sleep in a crib is good for them, because you don't want the separation issues, like I was having with my daughter Serenity, but she now sleeps in her own bed, which is good because 2 years old, you gotta be sleeping in your own bed. So that's just one issue I had to deal with co-sleeping and separation issues after. But like I said, I found both of us had better sleep. Um, I actually searched safe co-sleeping methods, and I'll share that you. I'll share that with you in the next video. Sorry, stuttering. um, next, my views on vaccinations. Okay. I've actually chosen to get both my children vaccinated. Um, Serenity is up to date on her vaccinations, and she doesn't need any until she needs it in kindergarten. One thing I disagree with is, like Stephanie said, I don't understand why children whose parents have chosen not to get them vaccinations should be not allowed to go to kindergarten or anything like that, or rejected from kindergarten. I don't find that right, because every child deserves the right to education, and it should not be based on what decisions their parents have made for them. So I'm with Stephanie. I agree that that's not right. Even for daycares, I don't agree with that. Obviously, being a parent, making a choice, you know the risks and the benefits, and if you've chosen not to get your child vaccinated, then you also know the risks and the benefits associated with that. So I think that judging the children and their parents on whether they've been vaccinated or not, that's not right. My children have never really had severe effects from their um, vaccinations, but no, actually no, my children have never had effects from the vaccinations. As you can see, Serenity is a healthy 2-year-old, Kaylee's a healthy 5-month-old, and she actually just had her vaccinations 2 days ago. She had 3 vaccinations, and I agree with those vaccinations, but one vaccination that I will not get for my children, and I do not agree with, is the flu shot. I will not get it for my family, my children, or myself. Before I've gotten my children's vaccinations, I've read up on everything, the risks and the benefits associated with getting the vaccinations. I read up on the flu shot, and surprisingly, in the ingredients of the flu shot is a little bit of mercury, and I don't agree with that, because mercury has been found to be very dangerous in the human body, and even though they say it's such a little amount that there's no evidence that it can actually hurt you, I still don't agree with getting it, because if you think about it, that small amount of mercury, and if you have to get the flu vaccine every year, I'm sure that the mercury inside that vaccination will add up in your body, because mercury has such a hard time getting out of your body. And I'm sure that after time of years of getting that vaccination, it's going to add up in your body, and it's going to cause effects. Like, mercury in your body can lead to things like Alzheimer's disease and so many other things. So that's why I do not get the flu shot for my children or me or my family, and I don't think I ever will. Although I will continue to get vaccinations for my daughter and Serenity. For me, there are risks with getting vaccinations, like things that can cause fever, seizures. Sometimes if your fever can get too high, but like I said, my children have never had severe effects. But before you make a decision on whether to get your children vaccinated or not, please read up on all the information and make an informed decision. Like me, I chose not to get the flu shot, but to get the other shots. For me, it was like having a fever or the other risks that come with getting a vaccination were far less severe than the effects that can happen from not getting them. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say about vaccinations and co-sleeping. Yeah, like I said, my daughter had her needles 2 days ago. She still got a little bit of pricks on her legs from her vaccinations, but although she seems to be doing okay, happy, chewing on socks. She likes to chew on socks. I don't know why. Like Stephanie said, her daughter Violet likes to chew on socks and play with socks. I don't know what's about socks, but she likes playing with them. I guess to keep her occupied. Yeah, so that's what I gotta say, and just a reminder is that I respect the decisions and the opinions of everyone, and I'm open to every opinion, and I am not going to be here to bash anyone's opinion. So, I was just giving you guys my opinion on the views of both those subjects, and if you guys like mine and Stephanie's videos, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel. And I'll be making another video